Tony here at Victor Litz Music. Going to show you some old guitars today. First one I've got in my hands is a Gretsch Bacon Belmont. Interesting thing about this, a big jumbo body, and then its bridge and its tailpiece. So there you have the look of that. Pick-shaped sound hole, indicative of Gretsch models. Big pick guard, bound fingerboard, no fretwear whatsoever, no divots in the fingerboard, but it's been well played. Headstock's real cool. We'll show you the back of the neck. Somebody played cowboy chords a lot, so you can see that. Right in here, the first 3 or 4 frets. Arch back, a little bit of belt buckle rash. Lots of checking that looks real neat. And that, the 1950s guitar. Cool. Getting a little bit different. Okay. Single 018, single aught, Martin guitar, 1960. Light as a feather. Great sound. All original. I've noticed it's missing one tuning gear bushing. Somebody in its day probably changed a string and lost that bushing and didn't know what they had. It's got a V-neck to it. It's got lots of soot from us blowing humidification in the building, so that wipes right off. But it's a real good player. That's what it looks like. Being an 18, it's all mahogany back inside. Solid spruce top. Vintage gear. Martin headstock. As it should be. Last one, it's an old one. 1943. 017. Mahogany top, back and sides. Once again, real light. In excellent, excellent, excellent playing condition. Get this out of the way. Again, no fretwear, no fingerboard divots. It's got a V-neck to it, really light. I can see someone has added a strap button to the neck shoulder. I'll show you that. One more interesting thing about this guitar specifically. At some point they added a pickup. Here's an output jack. There's a cable on the inside with an 1/8 inch jack, and they must have had a plug-in sound hole pickup. But the cable is still there, ready to be used. So there's a few old guitars to show you at Victor Litz Music. We don't have just electric guitars. We do a ton of acoustic or electric, vintage, new. You know, we like to think we have the exact right mix of both new, used, and vintage. Very, very competitive on price. If you have anything to sell, we're always buy, sell, trade, looking to buy collections. We do the lessons and the rentals, the repairs, you name it. We're here at Victor Litz Music in Old Town Gaithersburg. That is Old Town Gaithersburg, Maryland. So if you have any questions, look us up. We're on the internet, all over Reverb, all over YouTube. So thanks for checking it out. Take care.